Hello everybody. Welcome in to an afternoon slash evening match of Roulette Rivals World Championship. We've got davidredsox versus Blithe of Group H. I'm joined today by GKPunk. Say hi to the chat, Punk.
Hello, everyone.
Hopefully everybody's doing good. We are going to Berlin and then Mumbai and then a third RNG map. In terms of stats here, we've got a 4-2 lifetime for David and a 1-0 for Blythe. Current group standings, David is in 5th place with 16 points, I think, and Blythe is in first with 24, so both players looking to gain some ground here. Spin is live, Punk, if you want to read it out for us.
3, 2, 1. Eliminate the target.
Okay, club crew as drowning as the club crew for one agent, explosive weapon as club security, hobby knife as Florida man, falling object as technician, silenced pistol with the suit for the last one.
This feels very similar to the spin I just had in terms of routing. Silenced pistol you do have to bring in, unless you're starting bus stop, which would very much surprise me. And then, of course, everything else besides that it can be found on the map. The hobby knife, there's several of. Falling object, there's plenty of those. Explosive weapon is dropped by 2 agents. But I would see both players really bringing in a breacher for that one.
Looks like Blythe brought a silver baller.
Davey gets wrecked because the guard didn't see the briefcase throw. Just heard it. And both players kind of on the same position here. Both players are going to be getting their pistol kills basically immediately. Hopefully David doesn't get wrecked by a head turn there.
Green! Agent Green, are you still there?
The technician kill is going to be a little trickier. It's a downstairs disguise with an upstairs kill, but if you 3-shot him up here, you can just grab the disguise and then do the kill on probably Thames is what I would imagine. Because in terms of timing, he's going to be your best option there.
But it looks like only Blythe is going for the 3-shot, or
David,
yeah, I don't really see David doing it. He's
I think,
eyeing Montgomery.
yeah, he's going to do that isolation, and then I would assume he's going to just grab one of the technicians then, or maybe isolate Banner as well.
Agent Banner, report.
But we see the explosive weapon kill from Blythe. This is, other than the hobby knife Florida man kill, it's a pretty smooth spin. Getting the club crew disguise can be a little annoying because they will find Thames's body, so it'll be a bit more of a pain to take his disguise off of him, but there's several of those on the map. Yeah, David
Blythe
needs a
was thinking about waiting for Thames, but he's not close enough.
David needs a few points to get into the top 4 here, but he also wants as many as possible regardless because there is the possibility that Goulet overtakes him there. I guess this is going to be a setup for his hobby knife kill, because he's not going to be able to do the drowning here. And that would mean he's probably going to have to do his drowning kill downstairs because, you know, if he sends an agent over there, they're going to find the body. He's gonna, looks like Blythe is gonna lure him all the way to the crane. And then maybe pull the disguise off of him before he does the kill. And we see David gets his explosive kill as well on Banner.
Yeah, with Montgomery out of the way, he doesn't have to worry about the quote-unquote roaming guards, because the only other person who could find it. And Blithe didn't go for the bag of bricks. He's dragging him all the way to under the crane.
Yeah, it is quite the chain lure. I think that was like 3 or 4 there. Oh,
It's chaining him too
make that
far ahead
another
of him.
one.
He's gonna have
He's
to do
gonna,
it while he's walking. Do
or
it
when
now.
he's
Now he's
walking
not
back,
under it.
I guess.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was his intention. He's
definitely not gonna die at where he is right now.
That's not gonna do anything. Drops a gun for Tim's. Even if you
He does
couple of
not.
things, he's not a
Does not
guard
care.
outfit, but ICA agents don't care about weapons.
For the most part. And then he
Slow
gets
drop
spotted.
of the crane as he gets
Right.
spotted.
Tim's is dead. Is he gonna go for the disguise here? Because those guards are gonna be coming. And yeah, it's too late now.
Report, are you there?
David Red
David.
Sox gets the
We're paying for
it's a dealer for the Florida Man lure.
wasting time and end this.
Pulling him all the way through. That body should be fine to stay there. And I would assume he's going to get the Florida Man disguise and then just stay upstairs for the rest of his spin. Blythe's going to do this poison here, so he's going to have plenty of waiting time. I don't think he has time to go down and back up with Florida Man doing that. So he might
He's
just be
gonna just
sitting
follow
there for a
Tim's
while.
body and grab his disguise. God, it's a long drag. Oh, did he? Oh, he forgot to ring the. Sox has the Florida Man disguise now.
And I'm not sure if he grabbed a hobby knife, but there's going to be one right in his way, pretty much.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for that one, right above the DJ's booth or whatever.
Or not.
Yeah. Guess not.
The other easiest one is... Oh, he's already got one anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Other one would be in the biker area for the most part. There's 3 kills for David, and he still has the quote-unquote free kill in the falling object, so no isolation needed there. And then both still have the drowning to go. Looks like Blythe is going to try to get Florida Man, who doesn't respond to just about anything. He almost always will enforce it to somebody else. Yep. Yep.
David Red Sox using bullet distractions to move Thames, but he's moved too far in. Tosses out.
He just ignores that completely.
Yeah, that one's just the awkward time between that previous distraction ending and the new one should start.
Yeah, Lowenthal is eating right now. In fact, I think he's actually going to the bathroom. So Blythe is on a heavy timer right at the moment. He's gonna isolate Florida Man, but he's not gonna be able to bring the disguise upstairs because he's already wearing the disguise that he needs. I mean, unless he grabs the free one on the way.
This is the one from Thames? It's not the one from Thames. I guess he has that one if he really... There's Chamberlain, but he's not in any position to die safely. Just a drown kill left for David Red Sox.
And he's doing the food as well, so he should have that kill done almost exactly at 10 minutes, depending on where Lowenthal is in the cycle right now.
That's off to find Thames' disguise. Or if he wants to get another one.
I guess he's not going to bother. I mean, he's kind of just got a lot of waiting to do at this point, so. Blithe at this point has definitely missed the drowning kill. So he'll have to figure something else out.
Yeah, Lowenthal is not in the bathroom. Well, David Red Sox has his club crew disguise. I think Blithe is looking for another opportunity to poison someone. He was eyeing Devonport, but that's still gonna take a while.
He's going to leave his club crew here and maybe poison Swan. No, Swan's KO'd. Yeah, he's not going to
Yeah,
be able to.
Devonport's really his only option.
He's not going to be able to do. Well, the thing is, I mean, he can dump Swan's body, but he's still got to wait until Davenport's, what is it now, his third or fourth cycle. He's missed the third one at this point. Here comes Lowenthal for David, and he's already got the scooter exit keys, or he could go for the motorcycle, but why would you?
Yeah, all 5 kills done. Exit like 2 meters away.
I
Looks like a win.
I believe as well that was a first try run from both players. But Blithe definitely had a more optimal start, but just kind of got caught up in this drowning kill here for a little too long, and then put David ahead. I need to mute this club music, it's driving me insane. And next up is going to be Mumbai for Blithe's pick. So David took his own map there. And we'll see what our timer is looking like here in a moment. Looks like we've got about 4.5 minutes here. And the spin's going to be Painter, Saber, Fire Axe. What else can we put in there? Kashmirian.
Beak staff.
Beak Staff, and Laundry Foreman. Those are going to be all the conditions in any order. Formats the spin map record 10-12 currently by Ducker in real time, and our lifetime performance here is 3-1 for David and 0-0 for Blithe. So It's either Blithe has got some new strats to show off or on Mumbai, or maybe he's just really well practiced on it up to this point, or perhaps he's just hoping for a tie here with no record. It's hard to tell if he's familiar on it or not.
Yeah, I mean Mumbai, even for experienced players, is a toss-up. Mumbai, SF. I mean Ducker, the guy who never dropped a map, dropped this SF earlier. I think we were talking about this last night. How this was like Ducker's points to lose until 42.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Ducker, I'm pretty sure he did drop a point earlier today, right? Am I forgetting something?
Yeah, I just said he dropped SF.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who
Tied
that
SF.
was against. So that was
Bad games.
versus Bat Games, and I assume that was the third map then,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't see Ducker picking SF there. So I'd be interested to see what that
He had
spin
a
was.
I think he had a complicated spin too, which was not
Yeah,
very helpful.
I would know. I had a lot of not fun on Haven today.
Yeah, I saw what happened with you. Dr. Singh gave you a taste of his medicine.
Yeah, I think that was new world record. That was something like 3 walls, I think, at that point, because there's the side wall and then the two. But yeah, Dr. Singh does in fact have instinct.
Everybody's a hitman when they're inside that villa.
I guess maybe this Rico falling object spin was David's, or not David's, Ducker's. This is the only one I see here.
Looks like there's a photo finish between Goulet and Adoria for New York. Oh, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, not too much surprise there. It's Janet or
Both on
something.
PC, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure on the point totals there. Let's see. Yeah, I think Adoria is out of contention here, so that's Goulet is looking to grab as many points as possible to get himself into the top four, and Adoria is looking to up that count there.
Still, he's the only player before this match with the single-digit point counter who's still in contention for top 4.
And it looks like Adoria won as well by 5 seconds.
Goulet load time 23 seconds. Wow, imagine losing after 23 seconds.
Yeah, I think there's probably a few restarts in there. I don't think anybody's. I mean, unless you're running Hitman off a hard drive, but I don't see anybody doing that. Around 6 restarts. Yikes! I feel bad for whoever had to count that.
Well, it's Frody, don't feel
Oh,
that
it
bad.
was Fro. Yeah, no, I don't feel bad. He had to count
He's
it, or else he'd be in the doghouse. So
it's his rule.
And our spin is live here on Mumbai. It is Explosive Weapon, is Queen's Bodyguard for the Maelstrom, Pistol Elite Thug for Vanya, Light SMG Bollywood Bodyguard for Dawood Rangan. I wouldn't say this is the fastest spin ever, but it's definitely a pretty easy one. Kind of no matter how you choose to do it, the disguises line up pretty well. The only one you kind of need to go out of your way for is the Elite Thug. And then, of course, most of the Bollywood bodyguards carry loud SMGs on them, so.
Yeah, it will all again come down. The question is how they handle Dawood, because Maelstrom and Vanya is basically the same at this point.
Indeed, they are. I mean, obviously, everybody on this spin would start Skywalk, but I think you can probably just grab one of the thugs that are near here and then go downstairs to get an elite thug, and then you just kind of do the brick lure, and your spin's pretty much done at that point.
Too bad this Maelstrom kill is Queen's bodyguard, not Queen's guard. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it'd be
that would.
done in like a minute.
Yeah. Run around the corner and grab that kill. Honestly, I think starting Thug might be faster here. Because then the flag goes up instantly, and you can just isolate the Maelstrom in there, and then you've already got your elite Thug. But
Yeah,
Skywalk start is
people
so overpowered that
exactly. It just gives you that sense of security on the
yeah.
Maelstrom. That we've seen things go wrong at the top of the hill. If it Red Sox is literally climbing the hill.
He has business on it, in fact. Hopefully he doesn't get wrecked by that. I'm not sure if that body is anywhere near being in view here.
That's a nice
Ooh.
elite thug
He got
distraction.
he got a tiny bit of whoosh there right before he KO'd that body, but it looks like he's fine. He's gonna be extra safe, hide this body as well.
Vlad is gonna trank and lockpick. So complete opposite of what Red Sox just did.
Get wrecked, Red Sox. Might trank this guy as well. I mean, there's not really much else. Unless you want to isolate Rangan on the barge.
Nope, he's tranking. I think I saw another one in his inventory, so I don't know if that's a seeker or not.
With Skywalk start basically being the main one on this map, it's rarely ever loadout intense because you can pretty much always bring a briefcase.
Vlad going for the brick toss. They fix where it hits the air and doesn't actually go in.
I don't know. I've never had it break, but I always make sure that, like, you know how when you throw items, there's like the little circle that shows that it's going to land somewhere? I just make sure I don't have that, and then it's fine. In my experience.
Both will be waiting for Vanya here. Should be able to get the kill right away, grab the disguise, and then get Maelstrom too. So 2 kills will be done within like 30 seconds.
And yeah, we're going to see pretty much the exact same thing here, I would imagine. It's going to be a matter of how they decide to isolate Rangan.
Yeah, it really is. Just
Some
comes. It's
are
just Miami plus Rangan.
true, because some Dawood isolations are much faster than others. It's just about risk management.
There's the
There's
Vanya
one
kill.
kill.
Red Sox doesn't. Okay,
David,
there
there
you
he
go.
goes.
Turn. Is that wait? This is this guy. There it
Yeah,
is.
that's going to be a lot of wasted time if he has to come back.
Oh, press the button. There you go. 2 kills done for David Red Sox, and Rima is acting all weird with Vanya for Blithe.
Well, she can't see, so it's not her fault.
Okay, he's letting them pass real far. Guard obviously stops in front of the column or whatever that is.
Yeah, the guards are not very coordinated when you do this. They just like stand still and walk into stuff. And
He's throwing. Oh
oh,
man, I feel so.
that was so close.
Yeah.
People play with fire way too much on these Vanya isolations.
They do, even though it's like the concept's very simple.
Yeah,
David gets a bullet impact,
I don't.
and there's another kill.
I don't know if he was intending to bullet distract the food vendor instead, but he shot past him and panicked one of the guards in the barge area.
I think he might have intended that because that would probably mean
Yeah, Dawood might be a little
less guards
delayed.
with Dawood.
It
Or
looks like
yeah, could that?
he's ignored that, so I don't think it was any of his guards. I'm not
Brings
sure.
out the thug, but doesn't really do anything with him. He's gonna head back inside. I think. Did he want the other guy? What
Yeah,
is happening here?
I mean, he's got the door open now, at least.
Okay, he wanted both inside.
There's plenty of loud SMGs to be had here. It seems like both are going to isolate Dawood in here. Um, there's not really a way to make it soundproof without clearing out the whole basement, but the taxi driver outside won't hear, so you can just exit right away before anybody finds anything.
It just looks like they're around the same position in game time. Blithe is slightly ahead.
It looks like David did get rid of 2 of the guards. Oh, they're coming still.
There's a delay from the bullet panic.
Mm. Both players doing the weapon drops for Dawood's guards, and then they'll get him last.
Where did that come from?
Down 2 to go for David Red Sox. Drops 2 weapons at the same time. And here's it's gonna be some tight knockouts.
Yeah, at least the reporting part takes forever, so this guy's a little further behind, but he does need to make sure this guy goes down before he gets to the stairs. Is he gonna have time to drag him? Looks like he's fine. There's like just 6 more weapons chilling on the ground now.
Yep, there we go. All the guards are KO'd now. Blithe's got 1 of them.
As always, that would proves to be
2 of them
like
now.
60% of the spin time.
Yeah. His isolation is still the hardest boss. David Red Sox picks up all of the SMG Pro maximum power.
Yeah, he's gonna spend all of that ammo on Dawood's head.
Chain lures him inside the thug hideout building. Well, this is looking like a photo finish, really.
Yeah, both are done with or about to be done with getting Dawood ready. It's just a matter of how are they going to exit. David kind of seems like he wants to play it even safer.
Yeah, that might cost him. I mean, Blithe is taking out the food vendor.
I believe the bottom floor here will be soundproof if he KOs both of these thugs, but it's just like takes some extra time. Because nobody outside the beach house really ever hears it.
Okay, Blithe gets the shot off. He's running to the exit now.
And he does have 2 coins here, so he's going to take the taxi this guy never hears. And he
Oh,
is
missed
out.
the insta prompt there. But he should be safe, waiting for 5 stars. There it is, 847.
And I don't really see David finishing. He's going to lure this other guard as well, so playing it a bit too safe, costing him the time that he needed left.
Yeah, I think. I didn't really pay attention exactly what time. Wait, hold on, it's over here. 37.
Should
Yeah,
be
that's
done
just
around now. And what is our map 3? Literally anything but Dartmoor. Please.
Victory.
It's
Score
China.
2-2. All even.
We're going to
Move
China.
carefully.
And I do not remember the last time I saw either of these players play China, if even at all recently. David did all that setup and somebody still heard it, but it's going to take time for that. That was just a random, that was the food vendor, so he's going to have to go report it to a guard first before anything happens. And there is David's exit, I think about 40 some odd seconds out of the photo finish window. Looks like we've got a little under 4 minutes here to China, and David with a 5-2 record, Blithe with an 0-1. So everybody's records kind of look like this for people that participated in RR4 with such a limited map pool. Map record still remains from RR4. I think that was one of the semifinals. It's just up to who can get a spin that's more speed run than that. Yeah, it was only on Hitman 3 maps, and it was the same kind of rules as the other tournaments where you can only pick a map once before you get through all of them. So everybody kind of played every map a bunch of times because you had to pick them. Yeah, it was fun for the most part, but we were all like very sick of Dubai and
Dubai and
Dartmoor.
Dartmoor.
They're just not good roulette maps if we're all being honest.
It was just a 3-map tournament.
I think I only had to play Dartmoor twice, which was kind of nice. But like, yeah, at the beginning, I mean, it was fine because like people were still figuring out all the different combinations. But like kind of in the middle and towards the end of it, it was already solved completely. And I think that's really kind of what sort of helped contribute to the fact that everybody hates Dartmoor more than New York because like we were all just forced to play it and watch it the whole time. Whereas New York is very rarely picked, and then other than that, it's just RNG maps. But it seems like at least there will be discussion about maybe making changes to Dartmoor before the next tournament because I don't see it getting removed from the map pool at this point. Where'd my game sound? Oh, I guess you probably alt tab right now. China, I think, is definitely one of the better 2 maps from Hitman 3, and I know David has a lot of experience with it, so we will see how this one goes down. It's been going live just a couple seconds here.
Agent, get ready. Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9. 8,
Jeez, to fake Diana
7,
every time
6.
from Blithe. The spin is live if you want to run it down for us, Punk.
Yeah, inject poison as homeless person for Hush and shotgun as dumpling cook for Imogen Royce.
Boo, homeless person.
Don't make fun of the homeless person.
It's definitely the worst disguise on the map to get, but you can definitely get Hush, like, without having to worry about him going anywhere here. Of course, Imogen is never really on a timer, especially with a set of conditions like this. So looks like David wants to start Dumpling Cook. I think I would probably start Block here. Um, I don't. It's been a while since I've looked at this timing. I don't know exactly where Hush is when you get to him with the disguise from that start, but David seems like he's probably going to go for the homeless people that are outside. He's got a arcade smuggle here, which actually works on this version of the map. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's I found out doing that ET. Like, oh, nice placement here. How do I
Yeah,
get this?
I was disguised as street guard, and the street guards told me I was trespassing, and I was like, okay, that's annoying, but I'll just go around to get my smuggle, and then it didn't even work anyways. I'm like, yikes! I didn't even really want to play this in the first place, and you got to do this to me.
Yeah, that's how I felt too for this ET. I had no desire to play it, and when I hit play, that's what I got hit with. Like, that wasn't very fun.
Sully Bowden or whatever his name was.
Yeah,
I think it was definitely better than the fugitive that we have now, but I wasn't the
Fugitive
biggest
from
fan.
gameplay, story, any other perspective is very exciting.
And David did a 3-shot on the guards on the stairs, which allows him to get up here easier. And he's going to go straight up to Hush, and we'll see where he's at right now. He hasn't shot a drone yet, to my knowledge, so he's on his normal cycle at the moment. And he's about to switch over here in a second, so he's going to turn around here. And here he goes. If he's not careful, he's going to get spotted. There we go. Jun Lee's not going to spot him because she's at the bathroom, so he can just run up and poke.
Gonna drag so he doesn't get spotted at all, so you don't have to move Mogwai.
And he's got his dumpling cook disguise sitting where he left the homeless person. I imagine he'll shoot a drone here, and then I'm not sure about his shotgun situation. I would imagine that's what was in that briefcase that he picked up.
Oh, restart for Blithe here. He's running around in the suit. I don't know, probably looking for a homeless person.
That would make sense. He doesn't have much of a record, so maybe this was not his planned third map, but who knows?
Yeah, that does happen a lot. I mean, he's starting block now, so maybe he'll go for this homeless person that's inside the building.
Oh, there's David's briefcase. He left it up here so that nobody would pick it up. And
Back for his dumpling cook. Nice, making sure nobody sees him.
and
Another restart for Blithe.
if he drops all of his guns, he'll be allowed through here. Just put the briefcase down and then pick it back up without having to mess with these guys. But you do have to get first.
Helps to go all the way around. That's Imogen's already there.
Derek, David is already in the top 4 right now. It's just a question of will he be able to stay ahead of Goulet.
So far, Goulet's lost the first map, so he's down 0-2, playing the second. just approaching the end of the stairs here.
And I'm not sure if Vincent enforces the dumpling cook. I don't remember.
Don't think so.
Looks like he doesn't. So he could have just like walked up behind both of them. Please do not get a bad lock on. He's good. There was a scream there. Did anybody hear it?
No,
Nope, he's
bottom of the
fine.
stairs. He's all good.
And yeah, that was 2 good kills. I don't see anything getting found here, so he should be good to exit and take a 4-2 win here against Blithe. Blythe now at the homeless person, but circumstances didn't work out in his favor in terms of knowing exactly what he needed to do here. So yeah, that will bring David up with another win here. I'm not sure if the other match is still going on, because if so, they will review the groups anyways.
Yeah, it's still going.
All right, it's
Jokes'
on
channel.
Jode's channel. Yeah, so I'm gonna send you guys over there while that one's still going. There's another match later on, but they'll go over all that there, so nobody misses anything on that match. Channel is intended for mature audiences. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks to Punk for the co-cast and the adminning, and I'll see you guys later.